And hello, welcome. Well, let's not kill your own phone, shall we? Not a good idea. Yeah, throw it around like it's in your room. I need to clean, I know. Anyway, I'm here. Here in Train Driver 2, where we will find a place to spawn and start doing some afternoon runs. Lapanov will spawn. brakes filled up. Goes out of the way. Let's get here. Oh. We're on the way. Interesting place to stand, but okay. Good for now. Turntable set. But sure. Did I like this move that you're pulling me over the ball of thing? And that you're putting me on the forward. That move. And this, why just not put me on the straight line? Come on. If you're gonna that exit, that's good. Headlines. Oh, this. Okay, 13:05. We have the proceed signal. It is 13:04. 450, and we are about to move in. We are no more longer a shunting run, which means we can proceed at the posted speed limit of 40 kilometers an hour at the signal. We will need about a few more meters to accelerate up to mean that we are gonna be going up. Okay. As I said, looks are appreciated to help the channel out in a huge bunch. So we are now going to OPA in the timetable. Anywhere. This timetable literally has zero buffer. Huh? As I said, welcome everyone into the live stream. Here, on the way towards Lexia. We just left Lapanov. If you're just tuning in, haven't missed a whole bunch. We only just began the stream. I have to the accelerator. Okay. Right. As I said, welcome everyone who's just tuning in. Hope you will enjoy the stream. If you are lurking, if chatting, I hope you do. Set up it. Here is the go. About 8. And we will be even more light because the sun off. We have several T40s and TSRs to go through. So that will be fun. Literally do not have anywhere where we stop. Oh! B. Which is why you always check the state of the debater before you. You see, there's the 44 Sarnoff's TSR because there's a TSR on the track over there. Just braking nice and gently. There's no need for braking. Only 30k. You may drop in speed anyway. Oh, there you are. You're accelerating back up. Dynamic brake! Damn it! I really hate when the dynamic brake decides to just not work. When you're applying brake pressure and then it goes like, heh, funny, I'm not gonna work. Hold on. Out of a 40 straight into the next 40. Halt Everton. Given a clear proceed signal and we are starting to accumulate delay. Gonna go very fast. And, you're not spending any time at our scheduled or booked speed. Fast. Yep. And vrij. Good. 80 km/h or 90, depends on how quick we are. It's gonna actually be up to me. Why would I? Because we got a 50 up anyway. The 80, of course. Think. Shopping. Wat niet meer. Is very detrimental for punctuality. Unfortunately, so I don't think we'll be running anywhere close to time on this schedule. I mean, one was wait, and you can actually. Going a Fanta, by the way. I'm wonder thinking. Shell loading up to 140 kilometers an hour. We've received entry. We have a stop signal 5 kilometers. Reach. Damn. Oh, we have been given the clear through. Oh, the signal has been revoked. Oh no, we've been given entry 10 minutes, so 100 kilometers an hour. I would accelerate, but as long as we have this red signal, I'm not in any rush. Halt, Everton. And suppose we have a unexplained red signal. Lasts for more than normal this. And I'll get the dispatcher's attention. Situation. Check the situation. Get off. Stop. Well, we're back on the way with delay that's not needed. Focus. We're on the way. Finally. Accelerating up to that is gonna hopefully be 160 kilometers an hour, but I doubt that. Ah, wait, we're now 7 minutes late because we had to accelerate up the speed. Would have been 3 minutes late, but no, this dispatch had to be slow. Fine at 160. Oh god, it's the Greta Thunberg Express. We're back at 100 kilometers an hour, only for us to be re-accelerating up to 160 for LCS Klazov. And a bit in Strazini, of course. Halt, right. Long enough. I have a couple of minutes. Hey, but be slow on the signal. One of my pet peeves, dispatchers were just slow on the signal. Okay. Our welcome to everyone tuning in. Thank you all for looking and watching the stream. Much appreciated. I'm just here having fun. Intercity. Single track. Yeah. I think that it's still a double track. We'll take it. What an interesting setup. Oh, here is where it becomes single. Now I understand. It's so long. Also a very interesting way to put up a... Oh. It was a double track that entry. Here in the Netherlands we have some overhead wire gantries that are just like the double track model, but they're for single track. Loading next January, 120 kilometers an hour. Get that. I had one time that my phone wasn't picking up any chat messages when I was looking. So we are now a few minutes late because slow routes and wait. No. That's what I don't like about this timetable, because where do you see buffer in my timetable? Literally can't catch up any delay. If we get a slow route or any second that we not spend at Climax, we get delay. I was having issues. Yes. And but something tells me that there used to be a station here. Expect 100 kilometers an hour or faster. Where'd we go? It just... off. Ecstasy, okay. Oh. This to me. There we go, up to 60. And we're back up accelerating. We are ready then. Yeah, we can keep the accelerator in. So we are currently traveling from Stasini to what is Midway Sproa. And yeah. We're gonna be flying for LCS Klazov. We were 5 minutes late at the Stasini Pot G. So yeah, we are not gonna be on time in Alexia. There's just no way we are gonna be on time. Oh, 1 hour Staskov. Country. Currently 150 TSR, so for acceleration and again I go and then get that better than that. 0 kilometers an hour into 5. I believe is scenery change. Up. It's the bench. Can I hit the accelerator? Back. Thunder into LCS Klazov. Well, for once we don't have to decelerate because it's a 160 as well. Either my power is just gonna completely die on me or I'm gonna get it back. $160 LCS Klazov. We are at the Streskov PL. Oh, some client off, but after a pretty long stretch of accelerating, flying at VMAX. There's something enjoyable about racing 160 km/h with the ET09. Yes, Glazov. Pretty soon we'll be at the Zapov pop, okay? Glazov. 4 minutes delay. Attention to the red signal. Lift kph. Over 100 km. So that's it. 5 kilometers. I'm gonna hit my braking action. We're going to turn off here at the Zaborov Potge, where normally I'd be used to flying straight ahead, but dispatchers are giving me timetables where I turn off the past few days, which is not something that I really do appreciate. I prefer that I give yourself with your hearty attention more. I really don't like people without engine. That's true. But I've ever 60. Not gonna be driving much faster than this till we reach. How long is Lakshaya? 7 minutes. What are we on? We are 9.3 kilometers. Jesus Christ. Nine kilometers with 70. Surely, oh, delayed. And they're mowing the grass. What happened that often? She's a lot. I don't think I have been to Lakshaya before, but no, I've never been to Lakshaya before. So we are going. Let's blind. That is not a scenery, but I would personally send IEAs to. It's only. Yeah, maintaining this speed. Something kilometers. Wait. Heaven. This track where we are on is like 10 kilometers nearly. So that's the challenge of having to, yep. Drinking Fanta right. Part of the company. Shut up. I'm trying to have my... I'm watching my speed. Damn it! I know I shouldn't be speeding, but come on, like 3 kilometers an hour tops, man. This dispatcher has told me to watch my speed when I was only going 3 kilometers an hour over the speed limit. Come on, what happened to 5 kilometers an hour other one? If you want me to watch your speed, still watch. Oh great, now I can set. Alright, soon enough we'll be in Transaxia. Imagine being told off for speeding because you're going like 10 an hour or 2 kilometers an hour. What the fuck? I would have missed that signal if it was red. Alright, I'll go to. I'll add him back. We are gonna respawn. Getting a shot. Which has mainline platform. Yes, we are. We push. We have about a minute. 8. There it is. We have about 30 seconds to do the pH. Ooh. Do not have clearance to departure yet, but Patch floating around with his lever. Good trick. Wait, that's... He wants... Uit, hij weet te hard. At least most of the dispatchers are. Right, that bad. Unlike that Lexia dispatcher who was moaning about Me overspeeding, I'm like 2 kilometers. Come on. I really don't like when people get to poke their butts in. I don't like when people poke their butts into what I'm doing. Like, just let me... Like, you're the dispatcher, you focus on the signals, I drive the train, let me focus on driving the train. That's how we're gonna do it. You're not gonna be, okay, like, if I'm doing... Let's say, if I was doing 80 kilometers an hour, then yeah. Okay, then you can remind me to watch my speed, because then I'm speeding. But if I'm going like 3 kilometers over, then please don't... Like, please don't butt into my... Please don't butt into how I do. If motivation doesn't care, then why should you care? Hello the girls, how are you? Good to see you. Sorry, I was focusing on driving my train other than chat. Let me just so I can see her. Good to see you in chat. We are driving a express run today. EP09. I usually do. No. Just your timetables, the long ones. Online this afternoon. Heading. Speeding. Was I'm aware we are bang on top. Bang on. This timetable is gonna take us until 15:01, not including any delay that we might encounter along our way. Here on the KV. We don't have sharp an entry of Tarkovitz. We're gonna go Zeg op. I've already finished one timetable today stream, which was my previous timetable in Lakshaya, but Lakshaya couldn't, was only able to offer me was not able to offer me a departure until 14:37. So I was like, yeah, we're not gonna start the stream because of that. I had that timetable deleted. This time. We'll probably be live until I think 5 p.m. or basically whichever comes sooner, the end of a timetable or 5 p.m. If I will usually what I do is I get a timetable until roughly 5 p.m. and then I start dinner and then I go stream again in the evening and then Lisa should be with us. Oh. Thanks for only giving me a minute to get to the PL when I need 2 minutes. We're now late. That's great. I got power and make. If you go like, there's a roughly 5 kilometer tolerance on the speed limit, so no one is gonna care, unlike a certain dispatcher that I had today running still. Basically, no one is gonna bat an eye if you're doing like 1 to 5 kilometers over. 5 kilometers over is risky, but if you're going more than 5 kilometers over the speed limit, you are in risk of derailing. And if you're derailing on this server with overspeed, you basically get a 20% warning. Do it twice and you can't play on PL1 anymore for a day or 2 until your warning goes away. So you better. So basically, the speed limit is there to be respected within reason. Sometimes it will go like 3 to 3 kilometers over. Depends on how late I am, or if, for example, my locomotive wants available power that I have wants to chill at 131 in 1 kilometer over instead of speed limiters. So it's just not technically not. It's not a day ban, but if you get over 40% warning on your account, you will not be allowed to play as a driver on PL1. But at 45% you won't be able to, no. 40%, if you're at 40% you can't play as a driver on PL1, and if you're at 50% you can't play as a dispatcher either. So technically it's a ban from the main server, because there's basically no one else playing on the other servers, so there's nowhere else to go for you if you are not able to play on PL1. So in essence, yes, it's a ban, but it's not. I am currently at 15% because I had a mishap in Sandomier's 2 days ago. Well, I'm at 15% because I derailed with overspeed. What happened? I was entering LCS Sandomier's. My timetable was saying there was a 20 km speed limit. My HUD was saying there was no km, so that was no use, because the senior was offline. It didn't know how fast I could go. Turns out the speed limit really was 50 kilometers an hour, so I derailed. Oops. And I got 20%, because I had overspeed. Could have altered for lol. Anyway, we are approaching the red signal. There's the entry signal. Let's see the yes. We'll ask this dispatcher if we can if there's entry possible. Took the clock as well. There was another train crossing in front of us, which is why we didn't get the entry. But we're gonna do something pretty fun. Do you wanna know the longest ever timetable that I finished, or the longest timetable that I ever had assigned to me? Because there's a difference. Because my longest ever timetable I didn't finish. And the longest timetable that I finished was 260 kilometers in 3 hours. Halt Everton. Expect to stop. The longest timetable that I finished was 260 kilometers in 3 hours, and the longest timetable that I ever had was about 300 kilometers. But I abandoned that timetable about 200 kilometers in. I've been waiting to do another 300k run, but unfortunately, so happens Inuits aren't online enough. Dispatch, you put us in the wrong platform. We're now gonna have to deal with a 100 point when... If we had set us in that platform, we had a 130 kilometers an hour switch. Oh well. Yeah, here. Yeah, I did. In one of my early days, I blew past a stop where I was supposed to stop. As you can see, we have a... So, we do have exit, but as you can see, according to our timetable, we are not allowed to depart until 5, so that's what I'm sitting around for, waiting. This is a train, if you're wondering. We've got, 1, 3, 5 coaches of second class modern coach. We've got a restaurant car on board, where people get food and second class, first class coach. Alright, we are about to depart again. It depends on how many sceneries are online. If there's like 40 dispatchers online, you can get some pretty long rides, but at the moment there's only 24 sceneries and not all of them are electric, so we can only do like a few 1 to 2 hours at most. Oh, trap. Let's go. And we're back on the way. Fault. You have an exit at 100 kilometers an hour. We should have been given a VMAX exit, but I can't complain too much because we probably won't expect it that much by the. Oh, this game is so much fun. Because everything that you see here is multiplayer. There's all these dispatchers here in this timetable are humans. So there's basically no bots around. Everything you see is a human. So there's always some kind of interaction going on in between you and the dispatcher. It. Watch the 60 phone. Last we will be able to hit. It's about here with the down here. Go. Bloop. Watch it. Oh, getting more voltage. I push it. Fortunately not. But I have been in a scenery where it happened to someone else. But 9 out of 10 times if you crash into another train, it's the dispatcher's fault. Unless you're being, unless you're not respecting the signals. As long as you listen to signal's orders. What? Well, you have to slow down even more, really. Yep. Signal, you're just. The signal you just saw where I started to slam the brakes is the OSP1, which means that the crossing ahead of us has failed. And that also means we have to decelerate to 20 kilometers an hour. Here the crossing ourselves. As you can see, the crossing is open, which is not supposed to happen. Failures in this game can happen. So, it is entirely possible that you can encounter a failed signal or a failed crossing. And then you have to deal with it as appropriate as described by the PKP railway guidelines. So in this case we had to slow down to 20 kilometers an hour and secure the crossing by giving off a repeated horns, a repeated whistle, and deal with it that way. Signals can randomly fail too, and if that happens, we're gonna have to deal with written orders. Basically, the signal will then give you official permission to ignore the failed signal, which would most likely be sitting in the stop position. So, in that, if the signal fails, you legally have permission to ignore that signal. It hasn't happened to me that my signal failed in quite a while. Let's keep it that way. Gonna accelerate back up to 160 kilometers an hour. After the crossing incident, we're now late. As you can see, we have to be in Bikisarot in 2 minutes. We're still 5 kilometers away from the Tarkovic scenery exit. We need another 2 minutes to get there. So unfortunately, we are gonna be quite a bit late because of that railroad crossing joke. At least it's 160 kilometers an hour until the halt, where we are gonna. No, I have this camera, 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 and I don't. And that's also all my cameras that I have. Oh, we can't do a passenger view, unfortunately. Can't even do an outside view, except a part of this with game. Now accelerating up to... Hello, Tobias, Augustin, how are you? Oh, hola. Now hitting 160 kilometers an hour, loading next scenery. No, we can't. Oh, hi, Rhea. Hello, Rhea. Rhea, big fan. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're watching me play Train Driver 2, as you're most likely aware. We are thundering at 160 kilometers an hour. At the loco's top speed. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Okay, that's good. I'm good. As you can see, we are hitting this loco's VMAX. Banging 160. There's a V6B, so we have to press the horn, as you are most likely aware. Huh? Why was it open? It was displaying OSP2. Accelerating to 120 kilometers an hour. And with that, you have expect a stop. Halt, erwarten. Hey, ED break. I would really appreciate it if you would engage when I command you to. Because I break expecting my ED and then the ED brake just decides, let's not engage. Which is not fun, because then you're suddenly like, gotta... Because then I have to pull it in 5 for the ED to go on. Which is annoying. You know what else is annoying? This red signal. Cool. Stop. Is this signal? Could your signal not have been set any later? You all saw how much I had to slow down for that, right? Come on. Fun. Like, my biggest pet peeve in this game is signals being set late. We are now turning left towards Stogie. Oh, no, we can't because I trapped the locomotive. We're now gonna turn left towards Stogie here in Celsius Biki. Also, Rea, we are driving an EP09, which is not a symbol. I really like how this locomotive operates. I love this locomotive. Can't wait. Imagine. Jonathan! Good to see you. You join us just as we are turning off the, what I would call here the high-speed line, and turning left towards Stogie. In the Epoca, EP09, of course. Expect 40. Oh god, yeah, do I need to remind you? LOL. Continue at 40 kilometers an hour, we have a clear signal. I'm good. Heyo, Reelpo. Good to see everyone in chat today. Lurkers are also appreciated. The power. I made it to that. I have to do that. And let's use Q3 for the blind dispatcher. Looks like we are gonna see a legend in action on Minkowitz. What? I can. Yeah, it is. I talk to him once in a while. That is indeed the guy with the tutorials. The guy who was making the translator tool that is so valued by me. It's because of him that I was actually able to drive the EP09 like I do right now. Because he answered all my questions I had about the thing, how it worked. And especially with the resistors, how you deal with those. But just say I have only in 10,000. Yeah, he's made a translator tool for translating all the messages into English on the fly. In 10,891 kilometers, I've only blown up the EP09 once. Let me post a link to video. Go. Check. There we go. Yeah, there's a link to the translator tool. That I use to communicate with people that do not speak English. Actually, there's an overlay here that you can see because I'm not recording it. Ours. I have an overlay here which gives the chat, which puts the chat for me nicely in an overlay that's on top of my game, so I can see everything that's being said in chat translated into English. Loading screen. Bravura is actually recording. Brock. $100k, that's for good cover. And Bravura is actually recording, so hi YouTube! Oh wait, I'm actually streaming myself, lol. Hello YouTube! Kappa. You got cleared to good cover. Everyone say hi to Bravura. And Bravura says hello to chat. Of course, let's upvote Bravura. Accelerate back to 100 kilometers an hour for good cover. Yes. If that's the entry already. Boarding. Just send over that. Hoera. Straight down a bit over. We've got entry, it's at 40 kilometers an hour. So let's start decelerating. Glad to see that everyone in chat is also joining in. The fun here over on TD2. 40 km entry! Alright, we're now decelerating to 40 km, but which I think is pretty futile. Okay. Better to keep straight because switch over there is another 40, so don't really know why you're putting me for 40 twice when I just go for 41. Makes sense, sorry. I can promise you the switch, Like we're gonna be able to accelerate and then we have to instantly decelerate again because of the stretch at the exit. Doesn't make sense. Why couldn't you just keep me on this track? There. Which one here? I'm the here. Yeah. Signal. See? I told you. Yep. At least the dispatcher took the feedback like a champ. Not like the slower would matters anyway, because we're off to the end anyway. Oh, 6 minutes late. Fuck. Because on the other track we would have maintained VMAX until that signal, and then we would have been going this switch over there, but never went straight here. Always been turning off here on the 60 track. Anyway, we're off to Kozalin. Was twice before by requesting it. Going via his scenery again. I don't know until how Bravura is 17. Okay. We'll say hi again then. There's no OT coming. Is it this? At this crossing film he wants, and I had a bit an order from Krasnika. We are now 7 minutes late. Because of the slow route. Was it necessary? Well, and because there's only 1 minute scheduled for good cover to get school. So I can't really blame the dispatcher for that minute, but we can have us blame him for a bit of delay. Loading next scenery, Kozalin. We'll just see if we can think of it. It'd be funny if it was. That's funny because I usually don't notice who's on the signal box until we actually get there. If it's a familiar face or not. So I had no clue it was Bravura until we got to Minkowitz scenery. Hello? Loading screen? What can I say? $120 kilometers an hour. Accelerate. Power has been pretty good this afternoon. Nope. That thing. Why are we not doing that, locomotive? Oh, that's why. I had the shunt lever still in. Cool. Don't worry, chat, we will be doing another timetable, so please do not worry. We are gonna do another timetable, and I think until 4 PM. About an hour-ish, I think. Yeah, it's something you often tend to forget about. Are they on there? Why are you tripping out, you stupid locomotive? And then you forget after like resetting the fuse for like 10 times. Oh wait. I had the shunt lever on. It's actually enjoyable. Although I don't like how there's like a 10-second delay in the stream. Until like there's like a 10-second delay because currently it's actually delay is currently 20 seconds on what I see on my phone. As I'm watching on stream right now, it's 15:07:30, and it's 70 seconds later at the time I'm looking on my phone. But other than that, the reach on YouTube is much bigger than on Twitch, so I do enjoy it quite a bit actually. Oh, there are more people lurking than on Twitch because you are chatting, Jonathan, but there's now 5 people lurking. Oh. How far is that signal away? Holy bingers! So, those 20 seconds delay, it definitely does keep me thinking about how am I gonna feel if I'm silent. Like, the next time I will talk is 20 seconds later on stream. So I definitely have to think ahead of when I'm gonna be silent and when I'm actually gonna be talking. Yeah, I know about that one. Actually, I think I saw. I saw a worse one. Jonathan, are you on Steam online by? Are you online on Steam by any chance? Because then I'll send you a screenshot. Because I don't see you online on Steam that often. I was entering Lexia and I had a signal that was like all the way up the embankment, all the way to the right of the track. And now there's 1 hour. Yep. Okay, I will just put it on stream then. New timetable. I have to hurry up then. I'm gonna put a I put an image on. Is it not putting on? Damn it. Never mind. Yeah, due to the part from Coastland in the moment, I'm gonna go to the toilet very quick. Hey, of toch niet? Ik heb geen shine. Oh, we can't depart. We are on time. Go, we got a PT and Zoe, PH, PT, whatever. Exit at 40 kilometers an hour. Here we go, chat. We are going for one more timetable this stream. Because I do want to take it a bit easy today. Obviously, I'll be doing a evening stream with Lisa. I want to save my energy. I don't really want to be going until 5 PM. So this is going to be the last timetable today. Also, how is everyone liking the cute overlay that's on top of this screen? 60 at... Also, be aware, this is not the class off from LCS class off. The class off from LCS class off, the 160 scenery is fictional. So be aware of that. This is a real scenery, sorry. Oh, we've got another 2 minutes in the trader. Right, we're back on the way. Just quick texting my best friend. Which is new subs. $183. Since I've gained a lot of subs since I started streaming Train Driver 2. I think I'll definitely keep it up. If people enjoy the content and enjoy watching, I'll happily stream more. Just as a thing, I'll be live with Lisa again tonight, so so be sure to tune in to that. Okay, so we'll be going 120 for most of the run. No 160, unfortunate. We got a 30-minute stop in Zori anyway. I'm not good about getting E. Of course you would think of it as the super pick. Oh yeah, this is the guy that we had on LCS Biggie, by the way. He wanted to take over Zori. We're saying hi to him again then. Hehe. I'm enjoying a bottle of Fanta. I've had a Fanta in a while. The signal is green, which allows us to proceed at maximum line speed of an hour. I will be footage. Dora. We are now gonna turn right towards the station of Zori. We are a bit late. I can't complain about being late because obviously I have the long stop in Zori. Of naked. Recipe. Give us both. Turning right now towards Zori station. Hour and then. Halt! What? Expect a stop. Oh, I've gone well. Wait. And now chat, we wait for 15 minutes. So chat will be waiting here for a while. The departure time is in 10 minutes. So yeah, we're gonna be waiting here for a good 9 minutes still. And a half. Oh! I believe... I think it was yesterday or... Or the day before I had a 30-minute PT that was given. I had to wait 30 minutes. Because the track was just ram-packed. I've seen people get 45-minute PH before. Not even a PT, PH. And the guy actually waited out his PH for 48 minutes. Yep. Dispatch, what are we gonna do with that cargo train? Are you gonna put it in my path? Do not do that, thank you very much. This message translates still. I will let you go before 3:05 It's 5 minutes until we go. This train can go 80. We can go 120. And if that train has a busy track, we're fucked. Because then we will be late. I've already passed Performer on previous timetable. I'm just here. Well, if he violates the rules and the lasers... Oh, never mind. We're going first. Hi, Bravura. Good to see you. Leaving in 2 minutes. As the dispatcher wants us to go early. Does anyone know, if we have a PHPT, do we wait for this time or can we go early? Because it is PH, but it's also PT, so I am really confused what we have to do. Do we wait for the schedule? Okay, we have to wait then. Fortunately, we are about to go. Oh, also 10 viewers. What is going on here? Hello everyone, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for tuning in, I really do appreciate it. Bravura, how is your session going? It's going alright. 15:33, clear signal. We are going. I played it safe, so I waited until the scheduled time, because if I see a PH there, we wait. Because we do not want to piss off the passengers and moderation, because I depart early. H. Strawberry's track layout is interesting. Off to Zimnitz and Zebridowitz. Oh, I love it. I just got a picture from my mom who's in Poland. Her boyfriend saw some trains we have in Simwell. It's the regional train from Katowice, the elf that we have in Simwell. Wat ga je still at danger? Wing. I wonder if we're gonna get a transit through Rape Gotarto, which... Okay, let's stop. Alt erwarten. Oh, that's the way. Signatures online. Bye, Jonathan. Press Z. Bit early on the set there. Don't go. We're not going into ABS, so after the points we can wait. Apparently, according to this dispatcher, Zemnitz is offline yet. On Sajupnik, Zemnitz is as online as it can be. Oh, we're gonna be in trouble. Well, we're about to find out. Is simulator online? Yes or no? Okay, that was weird. So we claimed that Simnitz was offline. When Simnitz was online as it could be. I think I should have stopped and reached out to Simnitz via SW11. Oh, yep. That was really confusing. Oh well, we're off to Zabridowitz now. Oh yeah, I forgot your beat. Go away. Zabridowitz, our semi-final scenery. Ready for Zabridowitz. I think I need about a minute to get into the platform. Oh. And now we wait. Go again. Interesting to see that he uses this track. Done this track before. I have. Number. Next sheet. Oh, we are currently going to our final scenery. Eats. Another 20 kilometers an hour. Wait. And beans! And we're off to our final scenery. And then some rest. Oh, we have a red. Oh, we don't. Pulling into Tarkovitz, where we will terminate where this live stream going to come. But don't be sad if you want to watch more of my content tomorrow, this evening at 18:30 CST or Dutch time, European time, whatever you want to call it. There is another live stream planned, and tomorrow at 1 PM I will also be going back live, probably. So there will be enough content for you to watch. Oh shit, I'm slowing down way too much. How many speed limits? One, two, three, four, five. Tour of the main line. Oh, because there's another train there, see? And with that, this live stream comes to an end, but don't be sad, don't be sad. This evening, 18:30, I will make a really quick. Next stream will be done. Thank you all for watching. I will hopefully see you this evening, and then Lisa will be there.